All right, good morning, good evening. I am Mindmore, and this is Factorio Spaceage. This is going to be episode 37. We've done a bit of a cleanup. We moved the recycling stuff to down over here. I added a fourth lane because it seemed like it just wasn't moving fast enough. Um, Other than that, I think I got the ship working. So Ghost 1 is working. It's got the electromagnetic science in it. It's not dropping it off because I didn't get around to going to novice and actually doing that. So I think it's right here. So I'm going to grab this over here. I'm going to grab one of these. I'm going to come down like this. We're going to grab this first. We're going to use filters, electromagnetic science. And once that decides to build, we're going to get it in there, and then we'll be able to use them. And now we just need to request them. Static, 4K. And we should start seeing them show up. Oh, as well, I'm going to request from the ship. Whoops, I'm going way too fast here for myself. We should have a bunch of these I can throw down there now. Is there anything else? No, that's about it. Okay. Oh, I keep going to the wrong place. Wrong planet. Oh, no, don't do that. Oh, it's going to the wrong place. Oh, well, it'll take it out anyways before. And there we go. We've got our recyclers. That's for eventually when we get the next science. That from Gleba. One that decides to, not work. All right. So what I wanted to do was grab this, bring this down here. I have an exit port on this one. Okay, and then put it into one of these chests. We'll see what we get out of it. All right, we got to redo that again because I put that too close. Okay, put that there. All right. We're going to get solar panels, batteries, some of this stuff back. Nice. Okay. Great. That's what I want to see. All right. So the other one that I'm going to do is over here. You here. Now you're just going to connect in here and you're just going to go straight in. I just want to get rid of these because they're just sitting around doing nothing. This one. Okay, and then I can delete all of these because I don't need them anymore. All go away. Don't need them at all. All right, that was my fault. Okay, so we've got a good supply of things. So then I can take the batteries out and put the batteries in there. Once those are all done. And then all the extra stuff can be reused because it'll just pull it out and reuse it, which is really nice. Okay, so what I want to do is I think I want to take all these tier 2 panels. We'll do that later. Never mind. Oh, there's a lot of them in here. I kind of made a oops. I did that. And now we can start recycling other stuff that we don't need, which is really nice. Like really, really nice. I can't wait. Been waiting for those days for quite a while. Wow, there's a lot of these depleted uranium. Where am I redoing those uranium ones? I actually have no idea. Am I doing that up here? Got plenty of that. I don't think I'm doing anything with the depleted uranium. Better start doing something with them because that's a lot of stuff just sitting around. Like, that's almost half a chest full. Can I do that in here? Or do I need a uranium machine? I honestly have no idea what I did with it. That's just quality for that junk. I could probably do the same thing with this one and get rid of this stuff. Once that's all done with, right? We can probably stop this from running. Because I don't really... Well, I guess it really doesn't matter. It's not using any real major resources. And I can just upgrade these. Like I'm really using these anyways, but... I guess it's something. But I would really like to know where that... If I have a depleted uranium one. I don't think I'm doing it anywhere. And I believe I have to use this one here. Right? Yeah. So I just get the uranium 230, 238. Does it really matter though? That's the question. Does it really matter? Completed. How much more do I have? That's the question, is because I don't know what's in all of these and how much fuel it's actually using. It's probably using a lot. Because I have a lot of reactors down here. Yeah, because there's a bunch here. It's just going into there slowly. I don't really need the 238 anyways. I mean, at least I don't think so. But I guess it couldn't do any harm to getting rid of it, right? At least it won't fill that up and keep filling more of them. Yeah, see, there's more up here. Look at them all. Wow! Holy smokes, and look at all the foliage, too. That's all the fish. Oh my lord, that's crazy. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Sorry, I'm getting totally distracted here. Completely and utterly distracted, but that's okay. That's pretty normal for me. That's a lot of stuff being pulled out. A lot of good stuff, too. Alright. Let's do this, and this, and this. I'm going to do this. Copy this. There. Those two, because it's just going to fill up. Alright, back to here. Sorry. Yeah, we got the science ship up and running for Ghost. It's going to go and get some more. It's basically just going to grab some of these plus some of those. I'm going to get rid of that now because we don't need any more there. That's plenty for what we need. That was like 400 I think I just brought, and then another 400 there. So that's great. This is just doing science for this one as well too. I need to make a ship for myself when I want to leave, or just, you know, borrow one of those temporarily when we feel like going to Gleba. I did add the powered rails mod, but it's locked behind some sciences. So we're going to have to wait for a couple of these sciences to finish first before we can start using that. It's basically a special landfill for Filgora, and it only works on the light sections. It doesn't work on the dark sections. That's the special stuff that you get after Aquilo, right? The super foundation or whatever it is. What this is going to allow me to do is just run big power poles to the next islands, which is all I want, right? I just want big power poles to be able to be used on other, you know, that I can actually migrate them to another area, so I don't have to keep doing power over and over again. And that's what I'm going to do once the science completes, because eventually here I'm going to need more and more resources to do things, and I'm going to have to expand to these outer areas. I went and I did a little walk around while I was offline. So we got 1.7 million here, 1.1 million there, 750, 330, 1.3 million. So the farther you go away, the more you get, right? That there's 18 million right here. That's so tiny, but there's 18 million because you're far away, right? So as you go farther and farther north or south or east or west, the patches get larger. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to build a train line that's I'm going to fix all this up, of course. I'm going to build probably on this side of the island. I'll build a bigger train area for multiple trains and multiple stops. This was just for one, so I could get this done quickly. That's 118 million there. That's the first time I've actually looked at it. What happened? You just ran out of ammo? How did you run out of ammo? Who said you could run out of ammo? You're supposed to be... Okay, I'm not impressed with you at all. So you just need to stop. I don't know why you ran out of ammo. Maybe because you ran out of power. I don't know exactly. But still, to the point, you should not be running out of ammo. Yeah. At least it was able to repair it. That's at least a good thing. I'll have to relook at this ship afterwards to see if it's an identical copy of the other one, just in case. But anyways, yeah, I got that mod so that I could do that, so I don't have to worry about making individual areas with accumulators on it, and they'll house enough power for the mining that I want to do with not being on the system. So yeah, it's not a big game changer, but it's just I don't have to do the individual management of making sure I have enough of these and it's working with enough power and, you know, etc., etc. I just don't want to do that. So that's what I'm going to do. I hope you guys are all right with that. I will add the mod name into the description of this video and going forward as well with all the other ones. Other than that, that's really all we've done. So I've just been getting this prepared, launching all the rockets when need to be. I'm checking all the stats here to see exactly how much we need, like if we need more electronics or you know, cable or wires or chromium or whatever it is, because I want to get this working so that it's mostly autonomous, other than the fact that I'll have to come back every once in a while and load up a new plant for getting scrap. Other than that, like everything else seems to be working well. We're getting all the necessary pieces and parts. Yeah. So it's been going all right. not really anything that I can complain about that hasn't been working. I just sort of need to expand to make things a bit larger than what they are. Sort of maybe get a few more resources out of here. I don't know how I'm going to, but some of them are not exactly that high. Not that one at least, but some of them. I have been letting it run a lot all by itself, just so that they can gain the resources and get backlogs and stuff like that. Like this needs to be improved because there's only 5k here. If the ship went back and then came back again, this would have been empty and it wouldn't be able to get its 4k. So I'm going to have to expand this out and probably remove these guys over here and put them, put them somewhere else, maybe down lower over here, somewhere like that. Or, you know, maybe on a different part of the continent. I don't know, or maybe this one over here. But that's what I would like to do. I'd be able to, you know, dedicate, say, this whole entire island just to accumulators and just have power lines going to it. Or say over here, you know, I don't have to, or this one up here, right? Because that's, you know, there's no resources there, but it's a big amount of land. So, yeah. So that's the update of what's been happening. I was thinking about leaving the planet and going to Gleba, but I don't think I'm ready yet to be doing that. Oh, I did, I built all the robots down here. So that we had, we've got 1,000 now for each one, construction and logistics. So, and it's set there automatically so that if we lose one, you know, due to a lightning strike, we don't have to worry about it. It'll just, you know, it'd be fine. What was I going to... trying to remember what else we were trying to do here. I think we were trying to build some more stuff, but I can't. So I'm going to have to let that wait a little bit. And then once all these sciences are done, I want to let these two get through, and then that one. That's only 4,000, so this one should go quite quick. And this only has, you know, a little quarter left, or I might just move this to the end. I don't know. I'll probably move this one over here so that we can just start on it right as soon as that one's done. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause the video right here, and then I will resume the video once we get those techs, and we'll start showing you all the new stuff. All right, so stand by. All right, so after a while, this is what I've been doing. I'm slowly building rails to the other parts. We did get the technologies unlocked, but I'm not at that point yet. I'm still building rails to everything. The robo networks aren't exactly going to be the strongest right now. I'm starting to do quality for the robo ports. I'll show you that in a moment. I'm going to get down this line here a little bit farther. But yeah, this has been like my last couple hours. Has just been driving around real slow, driving back, driving here, driving there. You know, just filling up my inventory and then coming back, doing a few of these guys. Yeah, it's lots of fun. I wish I had Farl to do this, but I don't want to install another mod on top of what this is, because I don't mind doing this. This is fine. I mean, I'm not doing much else right now. I mean, I'm editing videos and, you know, letting this stuff run. So it's all good. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a brief show of, you know, what I've been up to here. I'll show you the map here. So I've done all of this. I've done all of this. I've put this over to here. I've crapped it all the way back. I'm starting a new line going up. It's going to replace all these lines here because this is basically almost done with. Like there's almost nothing on here. And these are all done now. So this is like the last train, maybe the second last train, but not much more is happening. Oh, mech armor was created. Nice. I created it down over here. Now, what did we get? We got just a regular one. We didn't get anything good. I was hoping that we were going to get a good one. So I'm just going to take that. And we're going to put it on our little line here. I've been doing a lot of quality stuff. So everything that I'm doing now is quality related. I'm trying to get, you know, everything that's decent. I've been reading a lot on Falgora that... I mean, I already knew this, but the more quality stuff you have, the better things are and the reach you have for everything. So I've got accumulators. Those are starting to do all their things. They're going down the bottom here, and then I've got roboports, recyclers. I got a few other things around the thing that are doing that. I just got the MK2 roboport, so that's pretty awesome. I'm hoping that when I get back and the mech armor's done, I'll be able to have more than one, because, you know, this single power armor, it's just a regular power armor. It's not even like a Mark 1 or anything like that. It's just the bare basics. I'm hoping when I get back that I'll have, you know, a mech armor that I can use that's got a really decent inventory size. So I can put a couple in there and a lot more solar cells and stuff like that. So yeah, this is what I've been up to. And, you know, I'm going to create offshoots out here so that they can grab it. I'm going to try and run 2 lines. I'm going to try to do a whole copy and paste, you know, make it just go beside each other or something like that. But I haven't figured out exactly what I want to do yet, but I want to do something like that. So we can have 1 line going out, 1 line coming back, so that they're not trying to fishtail back and forth to try and figure out what to do. Yeah, I just want to keep you updated on that, and I'll bring you guys back when I'm all done and we're ready to go. All right, hold on. All right, so after a little bit more time, I've now got some nice armor. It's just a basic armor. It's nothing special. I picked that up the last time I came back in here. It was sitting in the chest, so I was quite happy to take it. I do have 2 more, but they're basic ones. I want to wait till I get an epic one. That's what I'm really looking for. I've set these as well to be upgraded as they get in the system. Just to the tier 1s, I've got a bunch of tier 3s here as well, because up here we're making batteries and solar panels and a bunch of other stuff. I figured why not get these upgraded as well too, because then our capacity is going to go up for batteries at least. We actually started going down for a while, because I've actually created a lot more outposts than what we had before. So let's take a peek. So before we just had this, and I think made 1 stop. I can't remember, but now we have 1 full stop over here with the rail going back and forth. We have all this down here. All right, we have all this over here. So we got pickup 4, we got pickup 6, we got pickup 5, and I've been working on these guys up here with getting some lines going, some lines over here. So I'm going to pick up all of this stuff over here, but I'm going to do all that offline. And then, yeah, we'll come back at some point and when I'll have all of that done. I'm probably going to go down here and look for some scrap too, maybe some stuff down here. I don't know. But we are getting a decent amount of scrap coming in now. We were a little bit limited before with the amount that's coming from the top and the side ones. But yeah, now we're doing quite well. We got trains coming in regularly up here. Well, not up here, but all over here. These 2 are smacked full. This one is getting full. Oh, that one is full now. I looked at it just a couple minutes ago and it wasn't that full. But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff coming in. I want to add another line to come in here so it gets even fuller, because we got 4 coming out but only 2 going in. I kind of made a mistake by putting all of this here, so I'm going to actually move these. These guys are going to get moved. I don't know exactly where I'm going to put them. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but we'll find a place to toss them down. I don't want to put them here in case I want to put another scrap recycling. So I think we're just going to go throw it right here for the time being. We'll try and match it up with this level here. All right, and then we'll take one of these and we'll put it at the end over there so it can fill it up. All right. Now, I didn't take all that stuff, did I? I did. Okay, so now that I got that done, I'm going to run a few more lanes from there to here so that we can just, you know, get things a little bit better than what they are right now. So I'm going to move that up there. I'm going to put that there. Not there. We're going to put it right there. We can put another input here and here. No, not there. Not there. Not there. This one here, please. Let you go there. Close that off. Yeah, you're going to come down. right, and then we're going to come here, go over, come down, go over here, come down there. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's see. How are we going to do this here? Okay, so you can go right to that one. And then you here, you can go up one, and then you can come across and go right into there. That shares that right over, and well, hopefully we'll get things out a little bit faster. I'm not hopeful, you know, that it's going to go really that fast because blue is a lot slower than green, but, you know, we get what we can right now. This is filling it. It's about 2 staying there, which is nice. So these are kind of slowing down. And we are transferring science. We are doing lots of science right now. I got a ship dedicated just to this area here. It's just the Ghost 1 ship. It's nothing special. Oh yeah, we just got a bunch of science in there. These are doing quite well. Yep, these have all picked up because this was all empty before. So now that I've got all this extra scrap coming in, we actually have enough resources for everything we need. Just about everything. I don't believe anything here is short. I believe we're all doing well. I may want to expand this one more section because when it comes to show up there, they kind of go a little bit slow. So if we take a look here, how are you doing? You are not doing well at all. No. Same with 4 and 5. Yeah, you still have a lot to go. So I'm going to have to work on that. I'm going to work on Novice a bit to start getting a lot more of these resources done and, you know, handed out to me. I did set up a little thing over here, this guy here, just to start pumping out all the different resources that we're going to need. Like we've got a bunch, well, we had a bunch of these rare thrusters because they're getting deployed right now, so which is pretty good. And then these guys here, the tier 3s, trains, because I'm going to upgrade these guys over here. So, where am I? Where did I go? Okay, so I went way off. But I'm going to do another line like this for batteries. Just so that... why is this still going? Did I not turn this off? Oh, I gotta turn this off. This is silly. I do not need steam engines anymore. Goodbye. All right, sorry. Yeah, I did not know that that was still running there. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I'm going to use this to do a bunch of the solar panels and that thing, so I can get the tier 2s and tier 3s, so that Ghost 3 and Ghost 4 and Ghost 5 can get online, so that they can start doing dedicated science and materials and whatever else that I need. Maybe I'll do one of these ships as just a, you know, go between inner planets and deposit stuff like turbo belts, foundries, electromagnetic stuff, all that great stuff. It'll just be, you know, full of a lot of things, and I can just bring it to wherever I need, and then I can use one of the ships as my ships for wherever I want to go. As well, I'm going to be upgrading these turrets to tier 3s. So that'll be nice. That'll be better for power. I'm going to upgrade these turrets as well, too, so that they get a little extra speed and resources. So, yeah, it's all going to come out. We just need a little bit of time to let things do their thing, right? All right, so I think that's where we're going to leave this episode. I'm going to work on some stuff for the base, and we will come back. Next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to finish up with Filgora. We're going to add a few more rail stops. I'll probably do that offline because, I mean, you guys don't really, I don't think you guys really care to see me do rail stops. Excuse me. And I'll do a couple of those so that we have enough resources for the future. So I don't really have to come back here anytime soon. It'll just have what we need, and we can literally just, you know, come back, pick up some resources, and leave again. Other than that, we finished off with Vulcanus. Vulcanus was great. It's doing well. It's got lots of resources. We are kind of running low on coal. I will have to go get some more coal at some point. But yeah, other than that, we're doing well here as well. think we're all stocked up on everything here. Yeah, I don't believe there's anything that we're missing. Like where pipes are full of acid, full of iron, copper. Yeah, we're doing quite well. Yeah. So the next thing we're going to do, probably next episode, we'll probably get a ship going to Gleba, and we'll start on Gleba. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me and it helps the channel. And we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya. Now I can't find my thing. Where it is. There it is. All right. See you again. See ya.